It worked. I had to say a keyword. Gosh.
Wow, that was they were probably trying to respond to you, but you kept holding down the button. And
I don't know how the thing works.
Okay, this is a playable field. I wonder what happened. Oh, they had to reset that.
Maybe it's because we didn't get him to go to.
Maybe. Oh well.
Ooh.
So Incineroar versus Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon already getting 54% on the Incineroar.
Yeah. This is again Charlotte. Sholdaz versus...
Sholdaz versus CounterSpike Mike.
CounterSpike Mike. Okay.
CounterSpike Mike, for like the past 2 tournaments that you haven't been here, has been dominating.
Really?
Uh-huh. He's been getting like at least top 5. Oh, wow! That was an amazing spike from the Captain Falcon there. Was that a two-part?
He's dominating.
Yeah. Okay, Sholdaz is up a complete stock now. We can see her at 39%.
Like, Sholdaz is not playing games right now. He's like, no, I'm not even dealing with you. Get out of my face.
Oh my goodness. But
wow.
Wins it
nice
back.
turnaround. Wow,
yeah.
okay.
Only at 39% as well.
Yeah, he didn't take much damage on that first round. On that second life, rather.
So now we're at 70%. He did use his revenge. Close to 3%. Another 88% from the Captain.
I always thought Incineroar was a cop-out.
A cop-out?
Yeah.
What does that word mean?
An easy go-to. A filler.
Yeah.
A cheap knockoff.
I've always thought that too, but there's so much about Incineroar that makes him so unique and so difficult. It's hard to explain without having him in front of me. There's a lot of bits and pieces of him that are just so hard.
I just meant generally as Pokemon.
Oh! As Pokemon, no, I agree. He is just filler.
In my opinion, I think we've had a discussion before. Anything past Gen 3 is just...
I'm not talking to you about this again.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it's Gen 2 is the real cutoff.
Oh.
Gen 3 is where things started going.
Amazing.
Started shifting sideways.
So, what is Pachirisu to you?
Who? I don't even know what the hell that is. Pachirisu? Like Gen 6 or some crap?
No, Gen 4.
Yeah, again, I stopped at Gen 3.
Oh,
Pachirisu. What is this thing?
It's an electric Pokemon. It's so in every Pokemon game,
It looks like a squirrel.
Yeah, in every Pokemon game there is like a Route 1 bird and a Pikachu clone. That's one of the Pikachu clones for Generation 4.
Okay, so I wouldn't call that a Pikachu clone.
Well,
because it's a rodent. It's an electric rodent,
okay.
And I'm okay with that. But because it's an actual animal type Pokemon. My issue is when you start having food as Pokemon, or inanimate human-made objects as Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then their cop-out story is, oh, they're these inanimate objects that were possessed by a ghost to make them a Pokemon. I'm like, no, that's fucking...
Yeah, it gets
Did a ghost infest my ice cream cone, and that's where you get that whatever ice cream monster thing is?
You do not like
Deluxe. No, I don't.
Oh my god.
That is the chandelier one.
We've had the we've done
CounterSpike. I'm sorry. Sholdaz took that one.
What I meant by a Pikachu clone was that in every generation there is one Pokemon to be the Pikachu for that one. It's just like
it's an electric road.
Yeah, and they have like the cheeks and everything. It's just like a thing, and then here they all are.
And honestly, I get that to a certain degree. You know, it's going to be a marketing gimmick type thing. You know, because Pikachu was the outstanding, front-running Pokemon since day one. You know, they want to market that and they want to play into that. It's a marketing tactic.
They do the same thing with the birds as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're gonna want to because they're trying to cover those same animal types. However, they choose different types of birds. Like in Gen 1, they had a Pidgey, and they had a Spearow. However, I think that Spearow was a...
Spearow sucked. I'm sorry.
Spearow and Nephiro, I actually kind of liked because I felt like, it was kind of the antagonist to the Pidgey.
Yeah.
Which they even played that in the cartoon. But then you had like Swallow. I loved Swallow. I thought Swallow was a beautiful Pokemon. And to me, when it's not just some random bullshit thing, but it's an actual, animalistic, type of creature, living creature and being. That's where you get your best Pokemon from when they're animal based, or some even the ghost types. like Haunter and Gengar and Ghastly. I love them as well.
So what are your thoughts on that guy?
That one, it just seems obnoxious.
And then he turns into this guy.
See, I feel like that's a hummingbird turning into a toucan.
He just turned into a toucan.
And I'm not a fan of that. I feel like when you're crossing species like that, it's
understood. I do want to say that Sholdaz is kind of killing the game here with 3 stocks and 85%. Incineroar only at 2. Going to
Sholdaz is like doing really well.
I didn't know that Sholdaz played a Captain Falcon. Oh, he did SD, putting CounterSpike Mike really ahead in the lead here.
Not really. Because they're both going.
Oh yeah, I see.
Actually, it didn't hurt him really at all.
Sholdaz is still in. Yeah,
Sholdaz is still in the lead for that.
Oh my goodness. Rough there, just 2 stocks. Sholdaz 76%. Incineroar, ooh, almost broke his shield there.
What generation was that one?
Generation 7.
7?
Yeah. 5th is Black and White, 6 is X and Y, 7 is the Sun and Moon ones. I did not like Sun and Moon, so I'm
Sun and Moon, is that the Hawaii-based one?
The Hawaii-based one where they get rid of the gyms and all that, yeah. That one I didn't like.
The gyms? Get rid of what is gyms?
They get rid of the gyms.
Oh, gyms. Okay.
Is
that the one where they had like the different types? Like there's an ice Vulpix.
Yes.
And stuff like that.
The regionals?
Yeah, the regional Pokemon.
I like
so they're the same as the others, they're just a different elements.
A different color. Some of them are still the same type.
How are they the same element type but a different color?
Well,
like which one? Give me an example.
I think...
Because I thought they changed color and changed element. Because Vulpix went from fire to ice.
They do, yes, sorry.
And then I feel like Execute and Executor changed as well.
Dragon type.
Were they Dragon type? That one
doesn't make sense to me either. I hate Sun and Moon so much, so that's fine.
Like, I can get, fire to ice.
Yeah, that one's
in a regional sense, but I feel like when you're in a tropical island, why are you going to have an ice-type Pokemon without it being in, like, a high mountain area? Wow, okay, CounterSpike took that one.
Wow. It is now 1-1.
That was one hell of a comeback, too.
Now
we're sitting 1-1. We'll see what happens. He had all 3, of his, no, he didn't. I thought it said showed me all 3 of his, lives.
It's getting late, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Have you seen his regional form? That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew they changed something about it.
I hated it. I thought it was funny, but oh my god.
And because he got a long neck, all of a sudden he's a dragon type?
I know! It's so sad.
God. I want to call that some sort of ist of some sort.
Tisk.
Like a racist or something, or a speciesist or something. I don't know. Dragon types all have to have long necks? What about Dragon Knight?
I think Druddigon doesn't have a long neck.
Oop.
Wait, I gotta find out what you...
Is he one of those legendaries?
No. He's just a dragon. He is Generation 4. Just this thing.
Oh, that thing?
Oh, Generation 5, sorry.
Generation 5, yeah, that was after my time.
He's cool. I like him.
Yeah, 3, they started getting weird, and I just stopped there. But I only played Gens 1 and 2. Wow, he has SD on that. It's Falcon in the lead.
I do want to say,
can't even recoup from this.
If you like story, you can skip Generation 4. That's fine. You gotta play Generation 5 though. Black and White is renowned for having like the best, most beautiful story. It's about like the feelings of Pokemon. Oh, it's so awesome.
The feelings of Pokemon?
It's about like freedom. They don't want to be trapped in their Pokeballs. Let's free them all,
F that.
Oh!
No! Absolutely not. You will be subservient to me.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh,
I am not a PETA person, okay?
Oh my gosh. I'm Team Instinct here, so.
Captain Falco's, Sholdaz is doing super well.
Sholdaz only
he gets one good hit on him. You might be able to set him off. But he's got to be able to land it.
It is kind of difficult to land against Incineroar because of his revenge. He just
he does have a decent defense. Some defense.
Oh yeah, he does. Ooh, there it is. Incineroar currently at 143. It just the grab.
Man, can you keep him off?
It looks like he's just gonna keep grabbing him and throwing him.
I mean,
it's difficult.
as long as eventually it's gonna send him flying.
The Incineroar's in a really tough spot right now.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Right, Sholdaz on 2 stocks, 46%. Incineroar on the last stock, 16%.
I feel like the Incineroar series is a cheap knockoff of Meowth in Persian.
I think so too. Well, not the person, or at least on their feet.
Because
it's been a while since we got a feet.
Well, it's the domesticated cat factor to me that if it makes give it a knockoff feel. If they want something more exotic that wasn't domesticated, some sort of lion factor or tiger factor, not a domestic house cat. Because that's where Meowth and Persian really take the cake. And you're not going to do any better than that as far as development wise. Just making him a fighting fire type.
Oh yeah, I was just about to mention it.
I feel like you should have made him something more combative and more fitting for that character than a domestic house cat.
Incineroar was kind of the gateway.
Oh wow!
Centaur
just SD'd and gave him the rank.
I know that feels bad.
Ah, he's hating himself right now.
I know. Well, good job, Sholdaz, for your 2-to-1.